Hey guys, this is Richard, and in this video I'm going to show you how to open an Amazon seller account. It's a fairly straightforward process, but we'll go through it step by step in case you are worried about selecting the right options, and you can see what exactly you will need. It's also a good opportunity for you to have a look at what exact documents you will need or what information you will need before you start opening an account, so it will make things easier for you when you do start opening that account. This video is part of a series of videos that I'm recording where I'm going to go over other things that you need to know as an Amazon seller. So things like how to select the right product, how to find suppliers, branding and private labeling, creating a listing, other things like what's important about creating how to create a successful listing. So, how to create a listing that will convert better, that will sell better and get you more money as a result. So if you want to have access to more free videos like this one, all you need to do is subscribe to this channel and enable bell notifications, and that way you won't miss out on any new content that I post. So for now, let's take a look at what exactly we need to open an Amazon seller account. So if you watched my previous video, you will know that if you want to open an Amazon seller account, you will need to go to Seller Central in the country where you want to open the seller account. So for example, we want to open a seller account in UK, so we're going to go to sellercentral.amazon.co.uk. The same way, if you in US, if you want to open an account in US, you'll go .com, or if you want to open in Italy, you will go .it, and so forth. It doesn't really matter which country you sell in, because just because you're based in UK doesn't mean you have to be selling in UK. You can sell in Germany, for example. When you order your goods from your supplier, you can just as well instruct them to ship to Germany as you would instruct them to ship to UK. That doesn't actually make too much of a difference. Also, if you are selling in Germany, you will need to have your listings in German, and you will need to understand how to better market your products in German language. Other than that, everything else is more or less the same. You'll be obviously marketing your products to a different audience, but everything else will be more or less the same. Next, what we need to do is we will click on Register Now, and it will take you to this sign up page. So here now you can decide what type of a seller account you want. There are two types of seller accounts. There's a personal seller account and there's a business seller account. So if we scroll down here, so choose a seller account. You can learn more about pricing and see what the difference is between the seller accounts. So if we click on pricing here, we can see that pricing and plans, there are two types of pricing plans available. One is your personal or sell a little pricing plan, and one is your business plan, which is the professional. The difference between two really is that on one of them you don't pay £25 a month and you pay per item that you sell, and on the other one you pay £25 a month but you have no per item sold fee. Also on the sell a little or the personal plan, you're limited to 35 items a month. So what this means for you is, if as a starter you are selling low cost items, small things that are not bringing in a lot of money, you're limited to a very small income. So let's say your normal sales are under £10, then if you sell 35 items a month, you're not bringing in that much money. Now, as far as fees goes, 75 pence per item sold is not the only fee that you'll be paying. You also have additional fees on top. Whereas on a business plan, you only have the additional fees. The additional fees will always be there. So what are these additional fees? So if you scroll further down, you'll see there's like a sales calculator. Now the additional fees depend on the type of item that you're selling, depending on which category it's in. So let's take a look at the calculator. The calculator will show us roughly what fees we will be paying. For example, if we are selling books, we'll be paying different fees than if we are selling sports and outdoors. Each one of these categories will have a different fee attached to it. So if we start at books and we take a look at books and we say that, in our month of sales, we're going to sell 10 books and each book we're going to charge £10. This is just to get a rough idea of what the fees are. We then get this picture here, which tells us that, for our 10 books that we sold, Amazon will charge us a closing fee of £5 and a referral fee of £21. The rest of it you can kind of ignore. So what does that mean to us? It means that if we change this calculation now to one book and £10, calculate. So for each book sold, we will be paying 50p closing fee and a £2.10 referral fee. That means £2.60 for each £10 that we sell will go to Amazon. They have showed this total shipping credit and amount paid by customer here. If you are fulfilling your orders by Amazon, you will not have any shipping credit because all your shipping will be done by Amazon. They're only saying that basically if you're charging your customer £4 for shipping, you'll have £4 on top. The amount paid by customer in total for your one item of £10 will therefore be £14. Minus the fees that Amazon charges, you'll get total of £11. In the same way, if you're selling electronic accessories, for example, we calculate that, you don't have the closing fee. So you'll only be paying £2.10 for your referral fee. Yeah. And same for, let's say, sports and outdoors. Yeah. You will not be paying your closing fee. There's only a referral fee. So as you can see, different categories have different fees. So let's have a look at professional accounts. So let's say we decided we're going to open a professional account or a business account. Once we click here, it's now going to take us to the sign-in page, where at the bottom you're going to have to click on Create Your Amazon Account. Here we're going to have to enter a username or account name, an email address, and a password. Say Richard's Store, email address. Now I would recommend here not using a personal email address. What you can do, you can go to Gmail and just create a new email address, which is going to be just for your Amazon account. That way you're not going to mix up your emails, because once you set up an Amazon account, you're going to get a load of new mail coming in for your sales, for your customer questions. So you really want to keep all of that separate. I'm just going to use my email address here. Then we select the password. Select a strong password, 6 characters. Click on next. To verify email address, we've sent the one-time OPT, so OTP to your email address. Okay, so now we're just going to enter that code. Create your Amazon account. Next is going to ask us to select which country your business is in. So for this example, we're just going to use United Kingdom. What type of business you have. In our case, we're going to say we have a privately owned business, a limited company. The business name used to register. This will be the business name that you used to register your business. So for example, if you registered a business called, Richard's Electronics Limited, then that's the name you have to put in here. Let's say we're going to have Richard's Store Limited. Agree and continue. Okay, so then it will take you to this page where we're going to fill out the business details for your company. This will be for, your company, Richard's, in this case, in this example, Richard's Store Limited. So we need to put in the postcode, the house number, or the building name, the town, the county, for this particular business. And this will be as it was when you registered in Company House. We'll also need to provide a company registration number, and this you can get from the company registration certificate. So here you will also need a business phone number. I would strongly recommend that you don't use your personal number. If you don't have a business phone number, what you can just get a pay-as-you-go mobile phone and use that as your business phone number. Yeah? This will be the number that Amazon will send you messages to. You can put this up for customer service. So you don't really want to mix your customer service phone number with your private number. You will also need to add a primary contact person. In most cases, if you're starting up a new business and this is your own business, you'll just put down your own name there. If you're not sure what your company number is, company registration number, or the registered address for your company, you can go to the government website, Companies House, this website here, and search for yourself or search for your company name inside here, and it will come back with all the details that you need. Once you've entered your personal information, it will next take you to the seller information page. On the seller information page, you have to select the country of citizenship, which, let's say in this case, is going to be United Kingdom. Country of birth, also going to select United Kingdom. You will enter your date of birth, passport number. You will then be asked to confirm or add a residential address. So, for example, if the address that you've entered earlier was a business address and not your residential address, you'll need to add another address which is going to be residential address. So for example, if previously for your business information you put down a business address and it's not the same as your home address, you'll need to add a home address for yourself in this section because you're confirming your personal identity. Next, you'll need to enter a phone number so that Amazon can text you to confirm. Okay, text me now. We're going to verify. We can say that John is a beneficial owner of the business and is the legal representative of the business. Now I'm going to save and continue. Okay, next it's going to ask us for some payment information for the account that they're going to use to charge for the subscription fee. So here we're going to have to enter a credit card number and a cardholder name. And now that we've entered our payment details, we're just going to save and continue. It then is going to ask us to enter a name for our store, and we can then start listing our products. And that is pretty much all you need to open an Amazon seller account. So once you've opened your seller account, Amazon will then ask you to go through a verification process. While you're going through this verification process, you can start listing and you can start selling. But it's important that you complete the verification process or Amazon can suspend your account while they're waiting for the information. Amazon will ask you to upload a proof of address. So this will be a proof of the business address you provided or the proof of the personal address you provided. Amazon will ask you to upload a proof of ID. This can be a driving license or a passport. And Amazon will ask you to upload a proof of incorporation in case you're registering as a company. This will be the company certificate that you would have received when you registered your company. It is very important that on all of these documents, the address listed, for example, on your proof of address, your utility bill or your bank statement, has the exactly same address as you have in your Amazon Seller Central. If there is any slight deviation or slight difference in the addresses, for example, on one of them you've said 100 High Street and on one of them it says first floor 100 High Street, Amazon will automatically reject if there's any difference in the address. So you have to make sure that the address is exactly the same. Amazon will also ask you to upload a statement of authorization. This is a bit strange, but they need to have this even if you are the only person using the account. It's basically a letter that says that you are authorizing yourself to act on behalf of the business. So the letter will look something like this. You'll need to generate a template with your company letterhead, so you can just make this in Word document. It's a letter that says that you are authorizing yourself to act on behalf of the company, and then you date and sign it, and you have your company footer at the bottom. Print this out, sign it, take a picture of it, and upload it as the letter of authorization. Once you have uploaded all these documents, the verification process should complete and there should be no issues. As you can see, the registration process is fairly simple. It's important that you gather all of these documents before you start registering so that you don't run into any delays or any problems during your registration. Especially for the verification process, it's good to have your proof of address, your bank statement or utility bill beforehand so that you then don't end up waiting too long for your bank to send you these and might end up with Amazon pausing or suspending your account during this process. It's also good to have your trademark registered before you register the account. So we talked about the trademark in my previous video. You can go to the government website to register a trademark. This is for cases where you're planning to sell using private label or your own branding. You can then register this with Amazon after you've opened your account and set up your own Amazon storefront. And we'll go into this in another video, which is going to be on how to set up your Amazon storefront. Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed watching this video. I hope you found the content useful. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe and enable bell notifications. I will be posting more videos very shortly, especially on things like creating listings, finding the right product, going over, what exact statistics you need to look at before you choose your product to sell, then how to find a supplier for your product and how to get it shipped to Amazon so that you can start selling on Amazon and start making money. Hope to see you all soon. Bye for now.